Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dhanusha. If you're new here, I talk about self-care for women who are millennials, work a 9 to 5, have a side hustle, or both. So, if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back. Today I'm going to chat about 5 self-care habits that have helped me cope with COVID, quarantine, and just 2020 in general. This year, because you know this year has just been insane. Just keep on watching. 9 months ago, basically, something quite horrific had happened. If you followed me from a while ago, or even if you haven't, I've talked about this in a few videos. If you spoke to me then and you speak to me now, you would really just believe that I'm a completely different person altogether. In fact, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and she's a content creator as well. You probably follow her because she's amazing. And she's like, Dee, it's just like amazing to see how you've changed, how you've transformed, how you've coped with everything and just become so much better overall in terms of my mental space, in terms of my overall health and my wellness and just everything. And I really thought about it and I was like, oh, thank you. But it really just made me think about what has gotten me here. Okay, so tip number 1 for me is to say no. And I know this sounds like saying no, like it sounds so easy, and it sounds like this is something you'd experience when you're not at home and people want you to come out, go somewhere, do something for them. But no, saying no at home is even more difficult because you have somebody who wants to WhatsApp video call you or video call you at like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Don't answer. You have people or work expectations that might be like, do this, do that, do that, and you just don't have any much more space on your plate to do it. You might have friends, you might have relatives, you might have so many people that need so many things from you right now, which is way more demanding than we've experienced before. And you have to learn to say no. No, I can't do this for you. I actually have a full day today. And I can't just help you with this right now, but you know, and maybe tomorrow I can do it. Or maybe I just can't do this at all. Can you please find another alternative? Saying no and drawing those boundaries is so important, because when you don't say no, you're basically denying yourself that time and you are giving it to someone else when you know you don't have that time. You're taking away from yourself, and I feel like when you don't draw these boundaries, you are allowing yourself to fail at what you actually need to do for that day, that week, whatever it may be. Saying no is very important to maintain your own life and your lifestyle and everything that you need to do for the day and the week. Just drawing boundaries. And the people that don't like those boundaries, they can just hit the door, because those people actually benefited from you not having boundaries before. And I saw it somewhere else. It literally said that people who are upset that you now have boundaries were people that benefited from you not having them. So say no. Okay, tip number 2. Tip number 2 for me is to stop talking down to myself. And I know it might sound strange, because you might be wondering like, but Dee, you don't even speak like everything I say is positive. And yes, sometimes I am guilty of this as well. It's, you know, when you get like a compliment from a friend or someone and they're like, oh, but Dee, you're just amazing. Like you look great. You just embody so much goodness, and you're like, thank you, I don't really, do I? You're talking down to yourself, and that's a big no. So even me, I will sometimes be like, oh no, like I'm failing, I did a bad job, like I'm not worthy of this, like do I really make a difference? Am I worthy? Like, these are ultimate no's, and I had to challenge myself, and I had to change the way that I was thinking and speaking to myself, because this is what your entire, like, your body accepts it, your mind accepts it, and then your entire universe is built on what you think. And I firmly believe that, and I've always said that, and I've always emphasize that you are what you think and you are what you eat. So whatever you're saying to yourself is what you're putting out there, and you're going to get that back. So I've had to stop myself from talking negatively to myself, and it has helped so much. It just helps me to value myself more, to say no, like I've mentioned earlier, to appreciate myself, to know that I'm growing, that I'm learning, I'm unlearning things. I just think that when I speak better to myself, I feel better. And ultimately, feeling better is what this entire journey has been. This entire journey has been for me, to self-care, and ultimately we're all going to feel good. We all want to feel good. So just stop talking down to yourself. Stop saying, oh, I put on a little bit of weight. Stop saying, oh, my ugly stretch marks. Stop right now and appreciate everything about yourself. Appreciate the way you look, the way you feel, the way you think. Once you do that, you are a changed person. No doubt. Okay. Self-care habit number 3. Number 3 for me was to avoid the news. And it's not really a habit, but it's more about taking time offline. So I've been doing this. I did it about a week ago. I did it like, before that I probably did like a month ago, and I keep doing it. It should be like a regular thing, maybe like a monthly thing where I just take some time off, or a weekly thing. But in general, I'm offline on the weekend. I'll post maybe stories in the morning and here and there, but I'm not really online. And I think that really helps, because staying offline right now is something that's actually key to keeping your mind calm. And I say this with the best intention, because I know that we need to be aware of the news, and I know that we need to be aware of what's happening in the world. And yes, you will still be there. The news story will still be up tomorrow, or the next day, or a week from now, or somebody will tell you. You will know the news, okay? I'm not saying don't be uninformed. Definitely be informed. But staying offline, taking a break from social media, taking a break from being online, because you might find like you're absolutely fine, and then you see a news story. Triggered. And that's the problem. It's not the problem with the news story, but it's a problem for you, because you still have to go on with your work day, and you still need to do your tasks, and you need to do things for that day. But if you're triggered, you're going to have a bad day. Bottom line. So avoid what is triggering you. And if that's social media, or it's WhatsApp, or it's this, or whatever it is, try to just take a break from it. I work in social media, so of course I need to be online for most days. But the weekends, public holidays, whenever I can take a break, I take a break. Or if not, I just take a break from my personal social media and only focus on my work, the brands that I work for. So honestly, if you know something is triggering you, take a break. Avoid it. When you're in the best space, go back. Or if a platform keeps triggering you, you have to make that conscious choice to leave that platform. That's just how you're going to keep your peace. You're going to keep your energy. You're going to be calm, collected, cool, and you're going to succeed in your life and be happy. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to be miserable and angry at the world all the time, you are not doing anyone any good. Okay, and then number 4. Oh, good old procrastination. Honestly, I'm one of the biggest procrastinators. It might not seem like it, but I am. I've always procrastinated. My entire life, I think from the time I was little, I always love to procrastinate, and I think it's something that many people suffer with. And I think you just assume tomorrow's there and latest there, and oh, I've got 8 hours, I'll do it later. Like time just flies, and when you procrastinate, it just makes it so much worse. You have time right now, do it now. If not, schedule the next time that you can do it immediately, and don't leave it for tomorrow. Filming this video, I said I was going to do it. I actually procrastinated because on the weekend I was just too busy, and I was like, oh, Tuesday's a holiday. Okay, I'm gonna film this on Tuesday. Come 4 o'clock. I'm filming now. And I knew I would be doing it in the afternoon, but coming to the point, procrastination. I could have said, no, it's fine, I'll just do it on Sunday, okay? The next Sunday. So curbing the procrastination for work, especially for tasks that I need to do, has been life-changing. It's definitely been better for me and just better for everyone around me. And I know I always push things for the last minute, and I am not doing that anymore. I try my best to schedule in things, do it in the time allocated for everything, my personal life, work life, for my blog, my channel, everything, so that I still make time to do other things that I want to do or just relax. It pisses me off when it comes to the end of the day and I can't stop working because I procrastinated, or I need to do my blog work because I didn't do it when I was supposed to, and then I can't watch a show, I can't relax, I can't have supper in peace. It like bothers you. So just stop procrastinating. Rather use your diary, and then you will make best use of your time. And I think for me that's been life-changing, and just getting things done on time, it just feels so better, so much better. It doesn't feel like you're way behind all the time. Your anxiety is less, your stress is less, you are calm, you're cool, you collected. Okay. Okay. Number 5, we're at the end. Okay. So, working out and eating healthy. So, these go hand in hand for me because there are two things that I like first go to, like going towards food and junk and unhealthy things when I am stressed or when I'm just feeling meh. I'm like, I'm gonna eat all those sweets, I'm gonna eat cake, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna eat. That's my thing. So in challenging and correcting that behavior has helped me to just feel better about myself. So not to say that I don't eat sweet treats, I do. Not to say that I don't eat junk food, I do. But it's now once a week, or it's now and then. And most of the other meals I eat is healthier because I'm eating soups, I'll eat pasta but it's loaded with veg. But I'm not eating pasta every day like I would in the past. I'm eating salads. I'll add to my salads, I'll add veggies to my ramen. I will have sides that are just, you know, plain veg, and I'm slowly working in a routine for working out. And whenever I do work out, which is only a few times a week, I feel so much better. The endorphins really make a difference. After this video, after filming, I'm going for a walk. And it has been raining here like crazy, so it's been very challenging for me to go for walks. So I haven't been since like last week, but I did do a workout, and then today I'm also going to come back and work out, and tomorrow I'm going to do workouts as well. And I'm just trying to stick to a routine of just doing small things for the next 2 weeks. I'm just skipping and doing like high intensity workouts, and then I'm bumping it up after that, and it just made me feel better. Like the other day I just did some Pilates, some of high intensity, and my mood just like shut up, and I just felt great. And I just think like because we're sitting at home, it's just so easy to just sit around and like not get your muscles moving. But it's so important, it's so key. Trust me, you have never seen me advocate for working out. You've never seen me advocate for anything like that. I would run and walk, and that's about it. But because of the challenges of the weather and COVID and everything else, working at home has been so good, and I can't recommend it enough. Just push yourself to do a little bit a day, a few minutes even. Start up and then build up, and you'll feel so much better. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned something. If you have, please let me know what that is in the comments. If you have any tips, please do let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video.